Welcome back to your intuitive reading for the week of April 22nd. Make sure you tune into the podcast this week. On Tuesday, we have Barry Eaton, and we talked a little bit about past lives. And then on Thursday, we have Janet Attell, and we talked to her about her journey, a little bit of Buddhist things. So it was very exciting. Anyways, the cards that I chose this week are the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And so I'm just going to clear the deck and then just ask for what the collective needs to know for the week of April the 21st. I don't know if you guys prefer that I do them ahead of time and then, oops, do it or this way. Card that came out is Snake Spirit, Time to Heal. It did come up upside down, so I will talk about that a little bit. So what I'm picking up with it is snake to me is always about the medical. Like I always see the medical with it, and so it's really is about a time of healing. And so it's I guess asking you the question because it was upside down is: Are you taking the time to heal? Are you making your health a priority, or are you just allowing that to fall by the wayside because you're too busy, quotations, because we're never too busy to take care of ourselves. There's little things that we can do every day between eating better or drinking more water, being a little bit active, taking some time to feed our mind with, something that we're reading or listening to, or, doing our grateful journals, being in gratitude, those kind of things, right? They all help towards our healing. And I think the more that we get in line with this healing, the more we're able to do some of the shadow work that we kind of put off because we become fearful of it, right? We don't want to look into those dark side of ourselves, but the more light that we bring into our lives, the more that it's easier to see those shadows, and they aren't quite as scary as they used to be as we're journeying on our healing journey. So that is what I pick up from that card. So we will see what Colette says. All right. So the protection message, because it was upside down, is no matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you're called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyways. You've been weak, but now you're becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be so easily wounded. Apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal. So, hope you have a magical week, and we will see you next time.